50 years ago, 80% of Americans were small family farmers. Today, I think that number is 2%. Agribusiness just got really huge, and the small family farm has just about died out. Now we have this incredible global community of people who are all on the same page, a network of small sustainable farmers all wanting to make a difference.
While my dad was an attorney in Decatur, he also grew up on the farm, and he's always had a farm. He put a lot of his heart and soul in this property. When he died, the easiest thing we could do would be just to let it go. But in an effort to try to maintain it, in an effort to try to sustain it, I'm trying to grow vegetables, and it's not easy. We would like to keep it in the family, set the standards for how you can sustain property for the future, for my children, for my grandchildren, and at the same time provide a benefit to the public.
A new generation of farmers who are wanting to go back into farming, and there are a lot of people who yearn for that connection.
I'm a suburban housewife and I'm a farmer. I live on 20 acres, 5 minutes from Publix, 5 minutes from Barnes & Noble, surrounded by subdivisions. What this has done for me is that it has really connected me more closely to my community through the most basic element of food. People really care in our community about who and where their food is coming from.
As we work to create a local food economy, we have to be concerned about the food deserts that we find in so many communities around the city. Particularly in low-income neighborhoods, the only food that is available to people can be found at the corner gas stations. There is no fresh food. So we have a lot of people who have access to quality food, but poor people do not. How do we get the food into people's hands? One of the things we've done is to teach people urban agricultural techniques. So in a lot of the poorer neighborhoods, we have community gardens where people come and plant their own food.
Everyone wants to eat organic and local. There's like 100 people at the absolute maximum in the state of Georgia that grow food on any scale to sell it organically. There's not enough farmers to sustain the movement. That's why everybody needs to learn how to grow their own food. With just some basic compost, some transplants, and a little bit of knowledge, anybody anywhere can grow a little something. That's what I would like to see, is more people growing even a small amount of stuff. Because a lot of people growing a little bit of stuff, a humongous amount of food. Children instinctively know what's wholesome and natural. They love the dirt, and I think we can help the movement along a lot by getting children involved, because they're going to be involved the rest of their lives.
There's so much guilt and angst around food in our culture that doesn't exist in other parts of the world. You know, the good foods, the bad foods, the food police, the food Nazis, the nutritionists, you know, the what's okay to eat, what's not okay to eat. I think we've been bombarded with so many messages about how we should eat, what we should eat, that we've become very confused, and it's taken a lot of the pleasure out of our food and eating experience. And part of what we're about is bringing back the pleasure factor.
One great thing about slow food is that they remind people that food really is a celebration. It's a gift. So you should enjoy it. It's a time for community, for family, for friends.
It's a philosophy of life. It's about slowing down, taking the time to savor life, to enjoy having food around a table with family and friends the way it used to be done. I think that that's something we're missing in our culture. It's a movement that's going to take some time, one person at a time. It's a delicious revolution.